least 5 that he has played, if not more. His 19th game of the season. He was real good last night. Now the puck controlled by the Bulldogs. They fail to get out, though. Held in by the Laker player. Thrown in front. Wrapped off a leg that he dumped it into the Lakers zone. Lakers come up with it, though. They've got room to move. Right wing pass to center. Now it's shot in deep by the Laker player. That was Batchelder as they were leaving. Now it's cleared right in front, and a chance there, and a great opportunity. We have played 3.5 minutes scoreless here. Face-off coming in the Lakers zone to the right of Oak. Again, tough to see through all the cameras and everything that we've got there for the Bulldogs. They shoot it into the left wing corner and go after it. A battle there for it. It comes back on the blue line. Long shot in traffic. Never got through. It was blocked. Now turning to shoot one his best. That check is Ulrich. Also up there is Mangoni. He throws the puck to the blue line, but the Bulldogs are right there to clear it away. Now the Bulldogs pick it up in the neutral zone and bring it in. This is Caden Brown. His shot is...
In collegiate game, he already looks like he's gaining some confidence and nearly generated a goal right there with his hustle.
Well, he's a big kid. Well, as hockey players go, he's 6 feet, which gives him... Now they move it to center. Broken up right at his blue line by Haru again, and now it's the Laker player who has it and brings it back on the left side with a long shot right on. Big rebound and a good play by Ferris to chip that ahead and get it out of the zone. Now they make a rush the other way. Great move here. Shot off Oak and behind. And it's out there. Connor Milburn at center with Beck and Harrington. Well, Beck went off, appeared to be injured, but he's right back out there. Here's a shot right on, down goal. Now it's cleared in by the Lakers. Here's a chance for Connor, and he ripped one over top the goal. That was a great shot by Connor Milburn. Now the Bulldogs get a break. They go the other way. Throw it to the right side, back in front, shot just wide. Down, Barone back there has trouble. Tried to clear it, but it was off the stick of a Bulldog forechecker. And it's cleared out now to the blue line by the Lakers, but they fail to come out. Now it comes right in front of the goal. Down goes Oak with a good move at center. Nice. He stepped around a couple of players, gets in, makes a great pass. Here's Mangoni. Mangoni trying to shoot it, but they're all over him. Now he turns back, then he slides it ahead to Brown. Brown turns, shoots right on off the block.
Needed a line change after that. But great moves by the big fella.
Mason, Sobush, Hudak out there again for the Lakers. Big freshman and sophomore line. Here's a shot over top the goal. Whistled right there by Sobush. Now the puck comes out to center, broken up by the Laker defenseman. Here's Druskinis back, shoots right on, gloved by Norwegian, or the Finn rather. And he had 3 assists in the game, and he was all over the place. Now the puck controlled by the Lakers. They get it out to center. Here's a chance getting over the line. Shooting it is Connor Milburn, blocked by the Bulldog player. It came all the way back to the blue line. Jack Blanchett having trouble there. Played it ahead to Mangoni, though. Now getting free. Here's Ramos with a great pass. Mangoni shot it, and getting a stick on it was the defenseman for the Bulldogs. That's big John Louis, who's got a long reach and used it there. Now the puck comes out to center. Mangoni turns on a dime. He fell down. Puck's cleared away. Now here comes John Louis shooting it off the elbow. Oaks had a couple of big saves. Now the Lakers bring it back. It's Mangoni. Right side into the zone. Pulls up on the half wall. Trying to make a play. Goes all the way to the blue line. Brown shoots from there. It's right on. Down is Lundberg. Be a great asset to somebody in business if he doesn't play hockey that long. Now the puck cleared in front by Brown, broken up by the Bulldogs, though, and here they come. Good lead pass right there. Long shot just wide on the short side. Laker player jumped up in the air, Barone, to try to clear that. It didn't come out, though. It's still in the Lakers zone. It comes right to the goal mouth. Oh, for the Bulldogs was Rappelet, and that's cleared away but held in by the Bulldogs at the blue line. Now they throw it to the slot area. It went off the stick of Dukovac. Now to the blue line, held in by Chris Lai. Lai, number 4, goes down the right side to Brown. Brown takes a look one way, then goes back the other way. Long shot from the blue line, and they team down behind his goal. After it goes Belanger. He was hemmed in. Good forecheck by Ferris State. Now the Lakers bring it away to center. Here's Hudak over the line, drops it off. Solbush trying to get the shot off. That hit a stick and went up for them to move the puck. Well, they're all trying to do that. Now the Bulldogs bring it out. They get it ahead to Gavin Best to center. Best, the transfer from MSU, still got it. He goes in deep on the right side, dumps it right in front of the goal, and do get it ahead. Here's Teleguin. Now Sasha gets to the blue line, kicked it ahead to himself, still has it along the wall. Now he dumps it down behind the goal. Batchelder put it right in front of the goal, and then running into the net corner. Now Bushy trying to get it up the wall out of his zone. Can't get it out though. It's held in by Ferris State. Now it's knocked to the blue line by Connor Milburn. It's still in the zone. Now they shoot right on, and down goes Oak in directions as he brings it into the zone and then puts it to the blue line. Ly's got it there up in the corner to Brown. Now Brown trying to deal from the half wall, right side, back to Ly at the blue line to Brown. The one-timer fired right into Drew. They throw it in front, broken up by the Lakers, but the Bulldogs have it. Now they play half-wall catch with it. Gavin Best has it back on the blue line to Jean-Louis. He goes down the right side. The shot by Lundy is right on. Glove, a teammate, still has it. Now he goes across here to Best, who goes up the left side and slides it down behind the goal. Got it back and ripped one wide. They went right back to Best with it, and he fired it wide. There's another shot on the short side. Loose right side. The penalty's all but over against the Lakers. They try to give and goal play right there. That was broken up. They keep it in, though. Jean-Louis goes down the right side again. Lundy throws it all the way across for a quick shot. That's blocked. Lined up in that neutral zone, and the Lakers start back. Here's Barone with it. Barone over the stick of Belanger, nearly breaking away the Bulldog player. Now they do get in on the right shot, right on, rebound, and that's cleared just wide. Well, I don't know if 28 got the penalty or if that's a bench minor. No indication yet. I think the referee tried to tell us, but the mic didn't work. Now the puck's controlled by the Bulldogs. This is their third straight power play in this first period. Now they throw it all the way across left side, back in front, jamming at it there, and they score. 2-0. Ferris State, I think.
It's an uphill battle against the Bulldogs.
Now Batchelder comes out to take the draw. He's out there with Dahlheimer and Teleguin. They lose the face-off. Bulldogs send it into the zone. Reaching for the puck there as he got Druskinis now. Gave it off to Bushy, right back to Druskinis. Now the ex-Michigan player dumps the puck up in behind the Bulldog goal, tried to center it. The Bulldogs broke that up. Here's a hard shot right on. Now the puck cleared in deep by the Bulldogs. They're changing. They try to go on the forecheck, but the Lakers have time to move it here. Now it's intercepted, though. Great chance here for the Bulldog player. Trying to shoot it there was Connor out on the wall. It comes all the way out to center. Back for it is Barone at his own blue line. Now Adam Barone gives it ahead to Mangoni. Mangoni picks his way free, gets in on the right side, shoots it off a stick over top the goal. It was Beck. Beck was going up the ice of the puck, and he just kind of coughed it up right to the D-man. Now the Bulldog player falls down, and Beck picks up the loose puck. 2-on-1 going the other way. Beck getting in, shoots it right on. Get it here behind his goal. The Laker D-man moves it right up the middle to Batchelder. Now Batchelder's cut off before he could come out, so he goes back to Druskinis with it. Johnny gets to center, winds up, drills one in right on. A hard ball all the way out to center where Barone corrals it. Now Barone turns and passes it back to Hudak. He coughed it up at the blue line. The Bulldogs come the other way with it. Move it ahead quickly. Quick right, left wing pass. Blocked right down out there with Druskinis. Druskinis just came off, and he comes right back out there. He's on the other side this time, over on the right D. Now it's brought in by Harrington. A hard wrist shot over top the goal. And Regan Milburn all out of the lineup. They all
Galloway
played last
well.
night. And Galloway, I think, is hurt. They told
me
that he's ill, but I think he's hurt. Now the puck's controlled by the Lakers. They throw it in front, blocked by Lundberg. Good save by the goaltender on the short side. Lakers corral it and hold it in there. They need the next goal. They got to make a hockey game of this. Now it's back on the line, held in again by Brown, who did a good job. Here's a shot right on. But now Druskinis is going to head off. On comes the other defenseman for the Lakers, and they clear it in deep to the Bulldog zone. That was Huggins who came on. Now the puck controlled. There's going to be it in. Harrington on the right side. Harrington fell down in the corner. Maintained control, though. Batchelder got involved. Now Harrington moved it. Teleguin put it to Batchelder behind the net. He's crushed into the wall.
Come on.
That's going to be checking from behind against Ferris State. And the puck's cleared out the center by the Bulldogs. Oak goes to the bench. Lakers have the extra attacker. Now Johnny.
That negates the other penalty, Drew Skinner's penalty?
Batchelder was just drilled from behind. That's what the Lakers are yelling about. I don't blame them now. That's terrible.
Yeah.
There should have been a penalty there. Now the puck's clear of Ramos, who came back to pick it up, and the Bulldogs grab it and take it to the wall. Now Ramos digs it free. Nice pass, got it ahead. Now the Lakers bust in there. It's Milburn. Turns, shoots, block, rebound, banged right on Lundberg. A Ferris player was going to get, so they washed it out, and the Bulldogs were short a man for a minute 22 there. Now here comes Telegun with a great chance, and the rebound came right to Harrington. He puts it back in front, and that's
regional semifinal on Tuesday at Sioux High is going to be Rudyard versus Pickford, as Rudyard defeated Brimley 62-60.
Wow, what a game that must have been. Here's a long shot right on, and a good to handle it was Blanchett. It was off his stick, and the Bulldogs go the other way. Now Blanchett's trying to get back defensively to help out. Lakers break it up. Here they go. It's Ramos. Ramos up that left side, shoots on the short side, block. Bulldogs get over the blue line, left wing pass, thrown back in front, broken up by the Lakers. Now Lake Superior goes the other way. Milburn sliding it ahead for Harrington. Harrington goes down behind the goal. He's knocked down behind the net. See, the Lakers have Ulrich out there, one of their top face-off men, to take this draw. Power play opportunity. Lakers win it. Get it back on the blue line. Long shot gloved by Lundberg. Plays catch there with the other player on the line. They go up the left side to Ramos. Back to the right side now. Quick pass to Ramos. Ramos goes right in front of the goal. Trying to jam at it right there, and it went off the goalie wide of the net. Being served by number 3, Logan Haru, the defenseman for the Bulldogs. Now back to center comes Lake Superior. Here's Teleguin, second unit out there now. Teleguin skates through everybody but shoots it off a stick wide. Takes the draw. He won 3 and lost 1 in the first period. That one's cleared into the corner, and the Bulldogs bring it out. Now fresh out of the penalty box. Haru got it up the ice. They dump it right on. Gloved on one, knocked away from him. Laker player knocked down Zeri, who didn't like that. He looks to the referee, wants to know why there was no penalty there. Now they Bulldogs bring it back in with a quick shot that's blocked right there. The rebound knocked off the...
2 blocks by Bushy.
2 blocks by Bushy right there, and he's down, and he's going to head for the bench. That last one hurt. Now here comes Ramos in on the left side. Ramos dumps it right in front of the goal, bounces past everybody. Mangoni tried to shoot it. That hit a stick and went into the corner. Mangoni did shoot it. It just hit a stick and bounced away. That's the frustration of this game. Now the other way comes Ferris State with a long shot, gloved by Oak, and he hangs.
Time, and it has been frustrating for the Lakers forwards. Frustration, you can kind of see it boiling over for Lake Superior State.
Well, it's a good weekend so far for Zach Size. Get it back on the blue line. Fake shot right there by Chris Lai. Lai's really good at quarterbacking this power play. Goes up the right side with it this time. That's Caden Brown. Brown goes across the other way. Long shot, wide short side there. The defenseman. Now it's in the corner. Bulldogs dig it out. Try to get it back to Lai on the blue line. Grabbed off by Josh Zeri, who's got 2 goals tonight, both on the power players. A long shot in traffic. Bounced off somebody in front. Went high in the air. And now then it's Druskinis having trouble handling it. Now here's Johnny Harrington with it. Twisting, turning, right side. Leaves it for Druskinis. Johnny Druskinis tried to walk the D-man. He's taken down now, and the puck winds dog goal. They're back to defend there. They've got the 2-0 lead, and they roll it out to center. Picked up there by a Ferris State player. They get it ahead on the wing. Dump it back in front. A backhander right on. Oak made the save there by Blanchett, but he couldn't get it out over the blue line. Now they shoot it a mile wide. Knocked down was Bushy from behind by McGrath. Now the Laker player takes down a Bulldog in the corner, and they return the favor better. 2 power play goals by the Bulldogs in the first period. That's the difference. Now the Lakers on the power play. A long shot over top the net by Barone. They dump it right back in front. Beck shoots right on. Huge save by Barone. Now Adam Barone turns out at the middle in the blue line. Gave it off to Beck on the right side. Down low on that side. Beck got it right back again. Beck can shoot it, but no lane. There's a long shot that hit the Laker player. The first period, both by Josh Zeri, both on the power play. Now the Lakers, Ramos stole the puck away, put it in behind his goal. Lakers trying to come up the ice, up the middle. Now a good pass ahead to Mangoni, got over the line, gave it off. Barone shoots, it went off the goalie, over top the goal. It hit Lundberg up high and went right over the net. Now the Lakers chase it back in their own zone. Turning with it here is Teleguin. He can fly. He comes up the right side into the zone. Shoots right on. Off the blocker of the other corner. And the Bulldog player played it up the wall. That's Haru. Failed to get it out, though. Good job by the Lakers to ham it in there. Then Haru hauled down the Laker player, who then cross-checked him to the ice, and there's going to be a penalty. And stopping at the blue line is Jean-Louis. He feeds it up the wall. That's broken up by the Lakers, though. They fail to get out. Now they get away. Here's a breakaway. It's Batchelder getting up ice all alone, and he stick-handled himself right out of possession of it. Now he gets it back again. Turns, shoots right on, and Lundberg made the save. Batchelder. There goes more frustration right there. Batchelder skated right in and really didn't get a shot off. Now it's controlled by the Bulldogs. They bring it up on the power play. Lakers intercept it, though. Bouncing it to the line is Teleguin, but he failed to get it out. Now it comes in front again, and again the Lakers have a break. And guess who? It's Batchelder getting in, scores! Went upstairs with it, and it's 2-1, and it's all not 11. And Ulrich gets the goal. That's a huge goal for Lake Superior. That's his 11th goal of the season, not his 12th. Now it's back on the blue line, held in by the Bulldogs, still in the power play, and they shoot it just wide.
Kill off this penalty here for the Lakers. You can feel good about that shorthanded goal.
Now here's Connor Milburn getting it back to center. That'll kill the penalty. Milburn's all alone trying to make a move. Now he slides it in behind the goal. He was hit at the last second with that goal. Hudak knocks the puck along the wall, tied up there now by a couple of Ferris State players. Big battle in the Ferris State zone. Comes to the blue line, held in by the Lakers. A long shot right on, and it went nowhere and comes out to center. Now the Lakers come back to get that. Milburn's got it. Connor Milburn ahead to Barone. Now Adam Barone will bring it in on the right side. He goes up deep, throws a puck off the goalie in front of the net. Comes all the way to the blue line. Held in there by Lake Superior, and they bounce.
Defeated Minnesota 4-2.
There you go. The Wolverines bouncing back tonight after losing 4-2 last night. Now the Bulldogs bring the puck in. They got a great chance here. Walking in, shooting right on. They got through it. Built it this year. Omar Suleiman's been outstanding, but so has Harry Sorrell. How about Carter Richards last night? The redshirt freshman scored 25 points. There's a shot blocked. Bulldogs right there. That Bowling Green has 47 points. They're right in the picture.
Still trailing Bemidji State. It is a wild weekend here in the CCHA.
St. Thomas behind 2-0 to Bemidji at Bemidji. Here's a pass right in front by the Bulldogs that went off somebody and bounced just wide. Now it's cleared away by the Lakers. Hudak getting up ice, trying to give Jean-Louis a hard time. The puck came to the blue line. Long shot. There they score. It bounced in. Somebody deflected that in front. I think it was Bushy will get an assist on it for sure. And the puck is brought out by the Bulldogs now. Their 2-0 lead built on a power play in the first period is gone, but now they've got a great chance here. They get right in and shoot it wide. Great body, and he can skate. He doesn't have the greatest hands in the world necessarily, but he had the hands right there. He deflected that up past Lundberg to tie the game. There's a shot right on, and the rebound in. Right up again, back in their own zone. Lai goes after the puck up the wall. Now the Bulldogs will move it out to center. Broken up right there, though, by the Lakers. Held in. Here's Harrington. Harrington rolled it right in front. Now he jams away at it there. It's still loose. Milburn shot it off the goalpost. He moved in and fired it off the left post as he looks at it. What a chance that was. Here's another shot from the blue line that's blocked. Now Milburn throws it to the left wing wall, goes and gets it, shoots right on, down is the goal. By Lake Superior, a nifty little pass between his legs there by Mason, and up the ice go the Lakers with it, spinning with the puck. Knocked away from Mangoni. Now Mason put it right in front, the shot's right on. Knocked down by the Lakers. Now they'll pick it up and bring it in. Here's Wilson Dahlheimer going deep. He tried to pass it back. That was broken up. Getting in there is Ulrich. Ulrich to the blue line, a long shot right on, and Lundberg. Brown out on defense right now with Drew Skinnis. A lot of different pairings on defense in this game. Bulldogs countering here with Brown, who won the draw. Long shot wide on the short side by Connor Milburn, but grabbed right there by the Bulldogs, and they turn it right back. Falling down was Schleppe. They're right at the blue line, and he coughed up the puck, and back comes Barone with it. Now Adam Barone shoots it right on. Down is Lundberg. Puck ahead. Now chasing it back in his own zone is Pirinen. Now he shoots it out to center. Here's the player Ulrich giving it off. Ramos driving in there. Ramos dumped it at the side of the goal right on. Pad saved by Lundberg. Now a long shot by Druskinis is right on. Drives the right side, goes deep, put it right in front of the goal. Lakers just watched it go by. Now they'll bring it back with good speed. Here's Ramos. Ramos over the line, pulls up, slides a pass in front. Mangoni shot it off a stick. Just gave it away right there. Bringing it out as far as center and then just passing it to nobody in particular, and they turned it over. Now the Bulldogs have it. John Louis gets into the slot, drops it off. Brown shoots it off back. Druskinis couldn't get anywhere. He's exhausted. He dumped it in and leaves on a change. And the Bulldogs take over, and they'll try it yet again. Now Ferris State brings it over the blue line. Quick shot right on. Big save. Came on off the bench. Now number 6 still has the puck. Goes deep, drops it off. McGrath's got it. McGrath, not a big player, but he can handle the puck. He's still got it. He slides it ahead. The one-timer tipped right on. Back to Ramos. Ramos, the speedster, gets up that left side, pulls up on the half wall. Still got the puck, leaves it for Adam Barone. Now Barone nearly got poke checked right there, but he maintained control. Now he shoots right on, and a big now. Down to 1 minute remaining in the overtime. Looking at a shootout here. Lakers steal it away. Connor Milburn, a great pass. Here's Telegon with a break. Gets right in on goal. Tried to go high, and Lundberg stole. They'll bring it in. It goes off a stick to the side of his goal. Oak played it back of the net. Lakers pick that up. Now it's Harrington. Harrington bringing it back with 6 seconds remaining. Harrington shoots right on. Rebound comes off the goalie, but he sticked it to the corner. And we've got 3 seconds remaining in overtime, and a face-off going to come up to the right at the